Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome into the channel. I hope everyone's doing great. I am Rick and I'm continuing my sleep token journey. We're in sundowning and the next song I'm doing is Higher. So I have the lyrics pulled up. I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy these and I hope you guys do too. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it right now. Here we go.
You say you won't begin again.
Clean.
Capitulate and let me in, 'cause I am a fire and you are dry as bone. You are taking your time, you are killing me slow, and I know we instigate, go back and forth, lacerate, 'cause you can remember only when you're alone. I am granting you more than the debt that I owe, 'cause I look for scarlet.
His lyrics sometimes are, most of the time, are just kind of very captivating to me. They're very descriptive and well placed. The words and just I don't know. That last thing, I'm granting you more than the debt that I owe. I kind of can relate to that stuff. I'm sure many people can relate to that. We feel like you're giving more than I have to try to make something happen. Um, and then the lacerate part. We instigate, go back and forth, lacerate. I feel like I'm in the middle of an argument that is getting ready to fester up and be uh, quite tumultuous. Is that the word? Like very chaotic. It's That's where the lyrics are kind of what they're setting me up for. I don't know if that's the case, but knowing Sleep Token and what I've experienced so far, I'm anticipating that is what it's going to be.
When you're alone, I am granting you more than the debt that I
Love that.
owe, 'cause I look for scarlet and you look for ultraviolet. We are exhausted by all this pretending, we just can't resist the violence. And you need the melody, I only need the silence. But each time we battle, the blood and the fury takes us a little higher.
Ooh, love that. That's nasty. Clean. I was going to pause, but I had to listen to that little drum part there. That was fantastic. I started to think when I was reading through these first parts, maybe this is a battle. I always, I'm always looking for an entity in what he's describing, but in this one, all of a sudden, it kind of like dawned on me. Maybe it's a battle with his own mind. Because the melody part, and you need a melody, I only need silence. I started to relate real quick because in the middle of the night, sometimes I have an active mind. I can't get past my thoughts. I'm an active thinker when I try to sleep, so I just can't go to bed right away or sleep right away. I need something that distracts me. And sometimes the silence is the loudest of everything. But I, I don't know if he's battling. I only mention that because sometimes my mind is what I'm battling when I'm trying to like relax and do things or just have a peaceful moment. And I'm thinking maybe some of what he sings about is a battle with his own mind, and what it's the chaos is in there and in his thoughts more than it is a particular person or entity or a tangible item, or a partner or something like that. I don't know, but I can see that being relative as well. So I think I went back, but if I go back another 10 seconds, because this drum beat or this little break was awesome.
That you believe, you still refuse to shelter me, as I am a danger, and you're a long way from home. You are one among many, but you're now on your own, and I hate the way you look at me when I am not understood. 'Cause you can remember only when you're alone. I am granting you more than the debt that I
Building. Okay. I know this is going to end here pretty soon, I guess. Yeah. I, the song keeps building, so that adds to the title of higher. It keeps pushing, pushing, and pushing. It keeps escalating. So I think that's why I feel like I'm in some kind of fight, a battle that is started and is just escalating and getting more and more intense. And it's building. It's bringing up a lot of tension right now. A lot of tension in this, and I can feel every bit of it. This song's got me like thinking different things now. Again, nasty. Love it. This Fred Durst has shown up on a lot of things lately. This is a this one has me thinking some different stuff. in the lyrics. Sometimes when you listen to a song, you get visuals of what, and sometimes unintentionally, like you're not trying to think about something, but immediately it provides you with a visual just because that's what the mind does. So as I'm going through this one, always a common theme, but it's like what is the who are the characters in this storytelling? And this one more seemed like, I don't know, sounded weird. Seems more like of a self-reflection. I don't know if this, again, I think this one has me thinking of a battle with your own mind. And when he's referring to things like, um, there's a couple things, something to the extent of, when you look at me, there it is, the way you look at me, and when I'm not understood. Immediately, I thought of like when you're going through stuff, looking at yourself in a mirror, and the look on your face. Sometimes you're looking at yourself as if you don't, you're trying to figure out what's going on, like if when things aren't right. And so that's kind of like an inward struggle. And the other parts are, you can only remember when you're alone. Can relate. um and that is one of those things where it's like, when you're alone in your thoughts, or you're by yourself, that's when everything gets blown up. At least I'm speaking for myself. That's when the world becomes bigger than it really is. You just, everything around you, it is, in my case, like when things aren't right and I'm alone, that's when everything, you start thinking and I guess remembering things, everything just gets blown out of proportion. A lot of times at night that happens. You worry, I think, at least for me, I worry a lot in the evening when I'm sleeping and everything's quiet and stuff. Everything gets so big when things aren't right. So I think that's why it took me in a direction of a mental anguish, a battle in that case. Um, so I could be misguided in what I'm thinking, through these songs that as I go through his library. Um, each one may be its own thing in the sense of different struggles. In this case, it might be that. In other cases, it might be a relationship one, or it might be a relationship to anything. Something in his life that he applies these lyrics to. But this is where this one's getting me. This is where it took me on this journey in my own mental. Um, I don't want to. How would I explain it? My own thoughts. I guess is just the best way to say it. Um, I don't know. What do you guys think? It does. Is it the same thing for you? Do you see it somewhere else? You guys send some great comments in your descriptive um, ways of describing how it is for you, or what your thought process is, and that is entertaining as well. Also eye opening. So I like to read those and see where it takes other people. But I really like the musical parts on this. It did start as if I was in something that was just festering, and just became, it got higher, it got more escalated. So appropriate title for the song. Um, and by the end of it, it's just, everything is just, it's big. It just, I don't want to say chaotic, maybe like a controlled chaos, like at the end where everything is just kind of like playing loud, and um in a very controlled fashion. It was well done. I like this one a lot. Anyways, hopefully you did too. If you did enjoy the reaction, consider liking and following. That would be neat. But if not, that's okay too. And I appreciate everybody. Please be safe, be happy, be healthy. To everyone, take care. See you on the next.